Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Hicks. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Hicks. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Hicks. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 2. Ball on 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll dropped to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
17-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is caught 2. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. Then it's only me. Wait till it. Give me a team. 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 They want to scheme. They don't want to sing. She want the team. And she want the team. She want the team.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one's out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix, how to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Lavonte David doing his work on defense.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. He'll throw. It's Nix. I had it defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Motion. Ready.
Throwing. Missed. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of only a yard.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one is caught by Ibuka. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
We are through one. The Bucs have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready?
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick. There to make the tackle. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go again with Mitchell. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out on top. 14-0.
Lions nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Flush to his right. Now he takes carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's off by Levante David.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now Now, as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7.
Lions 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Sideline, he's got Evans. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Now here's a keeper on his own read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Anthony Gould now to return. Whoa. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix.
Nixon's pass.
I think the far was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd
there
down.
defensively.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be touched down, but the double pass works to perfection. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 47 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Heel drops to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The kicker on.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Watch the whip.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete.
Until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive by picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Lions 17. Jack Fox to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the driver stands.
At their own 20-yard line.
The RPO to get this to Ibuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Hill look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
He'll look to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give to Mitchell. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and third down just became a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better really stuff, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Bombers.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Davison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Lions will
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
34. Lions 23. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Sensational return. They drag him down inside the 15-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up starting this drive inside the red zone. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Bigsby. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. Throwing. Nix. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
To throw is Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 15. And a Buccaneer first down.
With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A give up the middle for Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
On the set. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, Panthers 60, Blaze, 60 Mavericks, 7 Pirates, 7 Hot.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bait snap for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They send Evans in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Back to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It was a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now we try here for the point after. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Terrell.